All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Gaming News. So we got quite a bit to go over this week. I kind of picked out four different ones of a variety of different things. So the first one being I'm sure you guys have already seen this. So Dragon Age Veilguard has left Bioware. So in my opinion, me, not to say like anything against this person, they them, right? They pushed a lot of their own ideology into the game, and obviously the game failed miserably. They just, and that's not the only reason it failed. There's a lot of different reasons it failed. The game was mundane. I didn't play the game. This is just all reviews, all things that I've seen, because I just am not going to play the game. I'm not going to give them my money. I kind of saw the writing on the wall, and I'm not going to give them my money. So we'll kind of go over this. Ooh, sorry. Okay. Corian Bush, the game record behind the 2004 action RPG Dragon Age Veilguard, is officially left BioWare. Just telling us when Bioware or when Dragon Age came out. I don't really care. In the 10 years following Dragon Age Inquisition in 2014, fans of the franchise became more and more desperate for any details about the next entry in the Bioware fantasy RPG series. In the end, Dragon Age Veilguard saw a return of Solus, who was the main protagonist, which was, I think, what was it like? Oh man, something Wolf. I'm not huge into the Dragon Age games, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never played any. I just kind of kept an eye on this drama from afar, and it's kind of just indicative of the gaming industry, how certain people have infected certain games, and then this happens. It just kind of happens over and over again. They take beloved franchises and they inject basically like activism into games that nobody asked for. You can't really have video games are an escape, right? And people don't want to be shown things that they already have to deal with in real life in their escape. It's basically escapism, right? You're trying to get away from all the things. You don't want to be shown it again. So that's what activism is in video games. They're just trying to put their modern day like ideas and ideologies into the games where they don't belong. So that's just my view on it. And it's been proven over and over again that it doesn't work. So I don't know why they keep doing it. They just keep doing it. Okay. In the end, Dragon Age Veilguard saw the return of Solus, who was the main protagonist, must seek to stop destroying the veil, the boundary between the physical and spiritual worlds. Just giving us a breakdown of the game. I don't really know much about the lore. In many aspects, the Veilguard response to the title was polarized online, and now it looks like Bioware is expecting to experience a shakeup. What else? What else happens when your game just gets massively crushed? You know, it just kind of happens when you. It's basically your blockbuster. So this is basically BioWare's Assassin's Creed, right? So their Assassin's Creed failed so hard, and it's going to have the same effect as when Assassin's Creed eventually comes out and eventually fails. It's going to have the same effect on Ubisoft as is BioWare. So it's going to be interesting for sure. So this is interesting because this wasn't a report from Eurogamer. This was done by Smash JT. So shout out to Smash JT and I think Grums. I know that he put out a video kind of condemning these guys, but he's the one that broke the story, not Eurogamer and not the other, whatever the other dude's name is, who basically stole their story. But I digress. But just know that it's not Eurogamer. It was an actual YouTuber and another guy who broke the story, not Eurogamer. They just kind of took credit for it. So just a heads up for that one. But yeah. A new report from Smash JT and Grums confirms recent rumors that Corian Bush, the game director of Dragon Age Veilguard, is leaving BioWare. These rumors also claim that BioWare Edmonton would be closing its doors, though this doesn't seem to be the case and remains uncorroborated. I mean, they could be downsizing, you know. After a massive failure, who knows? We'll see if they close. It'll be announced in the, recent months coming up, maybe weeks, who knows. Before joining BioWare in 2019, Bush helped design several systems across numerous entries. The Sims, what else was she? Oh, only in The Sims? Okay, she only worked on The Sims. So how do you go from The Sims to fucking Dragon Age? That's kind of crazy. You go from like... Okay, that's weird. You go from The Sims to Dragon Age. To me, that's weird. You're not even in the same realm of games, but I guess that's how you grow and get better, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Her exit is unrelated to Dragon Age Veilguard's, like, failure. I bet. in my opinion, they kind of did this. They were like, when somebody leaves anything in any type of, job, corporation, anything, after a massive failure, the companies are kind of suggesting that you leave. It's not exactly like, um, it was more the conversation would be kind of like this. Hey, um, if you don't leave, we're going to fire you, basically. So to save face, do you want to just leave and say that you're going on to greener pastures, right? Like that type of thing. So that's how I view that. It just happens all the time. It allows you to save face, save a little bit of respect in your reputation by being like, oh, I'm going to do something else, right? So you don't get completely just shit canned and everybody's like, you got fired because you suck, right? While EA has yet to confirm the game's release, Why EA has yet to confirm whether the game's sales medic. Okay, we know it didn't. We know it didn't. There's only like 4,000 people playing it on Steam right now, so definitely didn't. Bush's Bioware is reporting unrelated to. Yeah, okay. Here's some pictures of it. Looks pretty bad. Oh my! Look at this. Jesus. Game just looks weird and just bad. Like, compare this to Baldur's Gate 3, man. You see this? Compared to BG3? Crazy. All right. Though the game saw praise for its environments and combat, Dragon Age Vanguard was subject to review bombing. It wasn't subject to review bombing. This is what these people love to do, right? Review bombing. No, it was subject to just being bad. This is what people kind of get confused with. They blame it on, okay, with many accusing the game of being too woke and including forced DEI content. So this is a deflection, right? This is always a deflection from these people. I even like on my Instagram, I get the same thing when we're talking about this. They deflect. They don't actually look into the main cause of why people are so annoyed by this woke DEI activism in games. It's because every time you see, so like I posted something about The Witcher, right? About how they're kind of hinting at these activist ideas being in the game, and it's not even specifically about the what they hinted at. It's more about, it's just indicative of the history now of all these things being in these games that fail, like, the forced feminism, the forced white dudes being bad, the forced, strong female lead, all while the other male characters are fucking retarded. It's those type of things that lead to the game just being fucking terrible. The combat's bad. The story's bad. The characters are shallow. All the systems in the game are shit. It's not even about the DEI. It is just the DEI shows that these things aren't being cared for. It's like leading to this. It's leading to the game being shit because they're focused so much on, instead of making a great game, they're focused on pushing a narrative out that fits whatever activism they want. That's what people are watching and noticing. It's not even about the things that they see, it's about the things that it's going to lead to. It's going to make a shit game, and people don't want shit games. So, and it's just happened over and over again where these things have been seen and people have been like, oh, maybe we'll give them a chance. And after so many times, you don't give these companies any more chances. When you see it, that way you don't spend your $100 on a game. That's my problem. I want good games that I'm not going to drop 100 fucking bones on for it to come out and be shit, So it's always a deflection with this. They always deflect with it. Many fans of the franchise also criticize the title's pacing and writing, with some also frustrated by Vanguard's lore. After a 10-year wait, many players hope for additional post-launch content. However, shortly after the Vanguard's release, Bioware announced that there would be no DLC. That's because the game fucking failed. Bioware has reportedly shifted its focus towards the next Mass Effect. Oh my god, please. Please don't fuck up Mass Effect. They are, but man, god damn. They should just, I don't even know what to say about that. So, which first announced in 2020, 4 years ago. Players are eager to hear more about Mass Effect in 2025. We'll see how it goes. So that's basically Dragon Age. in my opinion, this is just kind of a win. This person kind of getting out of these places. Not that it matters, because now Bioware, um, whatever this dev team, this company, is going to go down. So it's like running away from a sinking ship, so you take no accountability, as usual, right? What else is new from these people? So, Dragon Age. All right, this one's kind of interesting because I used to be a big World of Warcraft player. I played since, oh man, I think TBC, the Burning Crusade, way back in the day. I don't play anymore. I stopped playing like, I don't know, like 2 years ago. Maybe I played a little bit of hardcore when it came out. Played when Vanilla Fresh first launched. I definitely played that a lot. I had fun with that, but I haven't played, any of the new stuff. I haven't played any retail. I mean, I'm not really interested anymore. Once you play it for 10 plus years, I don't even know. I think I played it, man. TBC. Was that 2000? I want to say like 2006, 2007. Man, it's 20 fucking years of this game. That's crazy. So I played a lot of World of Warcraft. So this one I found interesting. Okay. Pirate Software is done streaming hardcore WoW. This is because of a huge drama that happened, apparently. I kind of saw some videos on it, wasn't really paying attention to it because it's kind of like I'm outside of WoW now, but I saw this article on here and I'm gonna read it. We're gonna see what's going on. So here. Okay, after a few days of the fall to World of Warcraft guild Onlyfangs, so I know that this guild Onlyfangs was made by Soda Poppin' or Chance or whatever, and they got specific rules. I didn't really watch any videos on it because I'm not really interested in it. But Pirate Software says that he's done streaming hardcore WoW. Onlyfangs is a hardcore World of Warcraft guild full of streamers that regroup for the anniversary realms. Pirate Software may not return to it. With the success of World of Warcraft Classic, Blizzard has looked at innovative ways to retain players and bring back lapsed ones. It's not going to work for me. Season of Discovery continues to get a lot of attention from the community, and the recent release of the Anniversary servers has significantly lowered the population of the original Classic WoW. So I'm guessing Anniversary is just like a relaunch of Classic. The Anniversary realm that includes normal PvP and hardcore normal servers, with the latter receiving a lot of views online. Oh, so they got actual hardcore normal servers. Interesting. The Streamer Guild OnlyFans resides on the hardcore server, and it features a lengthy list of rules and personalities to follow. So they had an app for this, or not an app, but an add-on when I was trying hardcore, which was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it made the game a lot more high stakes. I think I got to like level 34 on my druid, or maybe I was playing a hunter. Oh no, I was playing a priest. Yeah, I got to like 34, and then I just kind of stopped playing because a lot of my other buddies didn't want to play anymore. I think they went back to retail for the Arita season, if I remember. But anyway, after Pirate Software simply broke some rules, and he may be done with the hardcore altogether. During the recent expletive-laden, that means they cussed a lot. Pirate Software stream, the former OnlyFans member confirmed that he won't be playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore anymore on stream again. Though he won't be playing Classic Hardcore on stream anymore, Pirate Software was playing Path of Exile 2 during the statement, a game that shares many similarities. I've never played the Path of Exile games. I know they're awesome, but it just seems like one of those games that there's too much fucking going on for me to just get into it, I'd rather go back to playing WoW or like even Diablo than get into that. I saw the big old skill tree thing. Fuck that. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm sure it's awesome, but I don't got time for that shit. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm sure it's great. So, according to Pirate Software, the fallout between him and OnlyFans isn't a part of it. And he doesn't care about it anymore, I'm sure. While his removal from OnlyFans plays a role in the decision, the streamer also shared very disturbing screenshots that highlighted his safety mate. That's crazy. If you're going to threaten a dude over a video game like hardcore WoW, you're fucking crazy and you need to get a life. Really bad. This may be the most crucial role in his decision not to play World of Warcraft hardcore anymore, as influencers need to take their safety seriously. Yeah, of course they do. So that's Pirate Software. If you guys don't know who he is, that's Soda Poppin' Chance. It's just a bunch of random ass pictures from the fuck is that? But yeah, Pirate Software may be done streaming World of Warcraft, but he seemingly doesn't intend to take time off of Twitch, so he's just still streaming games. He's just kind of stepping away. So the drama is apparently him and some other people were doing a dungeon. And if you guys don't know what World of Warcraft is, it's basically you go in there with 5 people. I think it was a dungeon. I don't think it was a raid. It might have been a dungeon. And something happened to where he ran away instead of helping his party. But I think he was told to run away, and then he was told to come back, and then he left their party. So instead of him coming back to help them, he ran away and they all died, which in hardcore sucks because I think they were all level 60. Maybe they were in Dire Maul, I think, which is 55 plus. So maybe they were all 60, like running that. Which to me, that's pretty shitty. Like if one of my buddies did that, I'd be pissed at him. I wouldn't hate him for it. I wouldn't fucking flame him for it. I'd be like, dude, what the fuck was that? But people take this shit way too seriously, man. It's their life. Well, that's why I don't play World of Warcraft anymore, because people just fucking their entire life. Community can be really great and really fucking toxic. But to me, it's not that big a deal. I mean, you can always level again. That's the nature of hardcore WoW. That's the fun of hardcore WoW, is the risk of dying. I get that he ran away. It's kind of a bitch move, but I don't know. To each his own, right? So that's him. It happens. It's not a big deal. All right, dude. I don't know if you guys played Sparking Zero, but when this game first came out, I was in this game deep for like a month, just spamming this game. I loved it. So it looks like they got a new DLC coming out, and it looks like it's more focused on the new movie that came out. So I'm not really going to read through this because I already kind of looked at it earlier. To give you the gist of it, it's just got some new characters coming out, and it's mostly focused on the new movie. So you got Cell Max in there. You got Giant Piccolo when he fights it. You got Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Beast Gohan. That'll be pretty fun. Gohan Super Saiyan 2, Piccolo Superhero. You got the Orange Piccolo, Piccolo with his potential unlocked. You got the 2 Gammas, which are the 2 androids. You got some new costumes, 3 custom battles, and you get early access to it with the season pass. So 3 days worth. So that'd be pretty interesting. And here's a few pictures of them. So you got Cell Max right there. You got one of the Gammas. You got Gohan. You got Beast Gohan, which is pretty cool. And you got Gamma 1. Let's see. Does it say when it's coming out? In the first half of 2025. So you guys keep an eye out for that if you guys are still playing Dragonball Sparking Zero. That should be on the plate for you guys coming up. I might go back to it. Maybe not. I don't know. I kind of played the shit out of it. And there's so many other games coming out. And there's so many PS2, PS1 games that I got to play. And I still got to play Dynasty Warriors Origins. There's just so many games I got to play. And then Monster Hunter Wild's coming out. Boy, you bet I'm going to be killing that game. Me and my buddy Mark are going to play that. This one makes me sad. I'm a huge God of War fan. Huge God of War fan. Even with all the fucking whatever, like people want to complain about the newest one with the woke in it. Didn't bother me. I didn't care that much because I love the God of War series. I've been playing it for forever. Since the PS2 days. So this one fucking hurts my soul. Concord's failure may have led to the cancellation of God of War's game and other live service projects at Sony. So looks like Concord fucking dying led to God of War not getting a new game. That's fucking crazy, man. It seems the shitty-ass hero shooter Concord may be to blame for 2 recent Sony cancellations, including God of War. That was in development. Concord was a shit shooter by Firewalk with a whole bunch of woke crap in it and terrible characters and terrible game design and just 400. How do you spend $400 million plus on a game and just, oh god, Sony, why? While the hero shooter could deliver some fun multiplayer match, it completely failed to find an audience. Despite ambitious live service plans, it was shut down. We all know the story of Concord. It got fucking ran through the rakes and coals and got burned into oblivion, never to be found again. So Concord's demise followed the closure of Fireworks Studios. While it's believed Sony will continue pursuing live service games in the wake of Concord's cancellation, it recently reported that 2 of the company's other live service titles were canceled. Bend Studio, known for Days Gone and Siphon Filter, good ass game. I'm probably gonna play. So I got 3 siphon filters over on my collection over there. So those are on the list to play. Was reportedly working on a live service military shooter that will no longer see the day of light. Great. While Demon Souls remake by Bluepoint Games apparently had a God of War live service project. Live service? I mean, I just prefer you put a standalone game out because that's how they do it. I don't like the live service shit. It's terrible, man. So annoying. Sony has canceled both projects, and now there may be additional insight as to why it made the decision. Oh, this dude, Jeff Grubb. This is the guy who stole the story from Smash JT. This dude is a rat. This guy right here. He stole it. He rubbed it in his face. He blocked these guys and stole the story from the from the Dragon Age story. So this dude, not to be trusted. I'm just telling you guys right now. So we're not even gonna say his name. Blah blah blah. I say that as we read his fucking shit. It's funny. So who knows if this is actually true or not? I don't know. I actually almost don't want to read it anymore because this guy is a rat. A live service God of War would likely meet with a great deal of criticism. True. So maybe it's almost better that the God of War game won't be made, because if they did make it and it's shit and it's live service, it just tarnishes, God of War's name. The last one didn't quite tarnish it for me. It was still good. I still love the story. Seeing Kratos change into like a dad and even though he was he was more soft, but he was still able to lay it down. You're basically seeing him become a father. But it's been a long time since I played it, so maybe there was things in there that I didn't quite notice at the time. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe this is for the best, actually, that they don't make a live service God of War fucking game. Huh. So I just kind of, oh my goodness. Okay, so let's take a peek at this. This is going to be funny. Top critic rating, you got 64 out of 100. Critics recommend 24. 1.8 out of 10 by the people. By the people. We're the ones. We're the new media. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that's it, guys. This guy, don't trust him. Stealing stories, man. How you gonna be a rat like that? So maybe this is for the best. Maybe God of War just deserves to rest in peace. So it sucks, but maybe it's for the best. All right, well, that's all I got, guys. I got 4. I picked out 4 that were kind of interesting to me. Not really that much other news besides some of this really like controversial stuff that I don't really feel like talking about. I feel like this one was a little more controversial too, but I try to keep it somewhat tame. But if you guys like watching the news, or if you guys like reading the news with me and kind of listen to my thoughts on it, I kind of like doing these at least once a week, picking out 3 or 4 articles that I find interesting. I might use a different website than Game Rant. I'm gonna kind of spread my wings and see what other websites they got with more interesting things in it. But if you like that, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, give me your guys' thoughts and ideas, and I'd love to have some conversations with you guys about these topics. I mean, what do you guys think about Dragon Age? What do you guys think about the Pirate Software situation? Did you guys play Dragonball Sparking Zero? And what do you guys think about just letting God of War go away? But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Peace.